Let me explain to you the first 0 to 6 months as a cybersecurity freelancer. Freelance consulting in cybersecurity can be very rewarding, but the first 0 to 6 months are very difficult. Just like starting any business, this is the hardest time for you to drum up business, to get in contact with clients, to get your business organized in general, just to build it, to get things like a website done, to get yourself insurance, to really start hammering down on the marketing. These are the things that you would normally start working on in those 0 to 6 month period. This is also coincidentally the amount of time it takes on average for most of the people that I coach or mentor to be able to start making a livable income. Now, I know the question is, what is a livable income? And I would consider a livable income anything over $2,000 per month. It's not very much, and I'll be completely honest, it's very hard to live on $2,000 a month, but that's an extra $2,000 you didn't have before. And if you take my advice and do this as a side hustle first before jumping headfirst into the deep end of trying to build a business and to get all those customers in, please don't do that. Do it the stress-free way. Build this on the side of either a contracting role or a full-time role in something where you're not going to cross the boundaries of a non-compete clause in your current work contract. Now, the majority of people that I coach, they do earn a livable wage after around 6 months. Some people, it's less than that, like 2 weeks. I've seen one guy, he got clients in 2 weeks. He got 2 clients in 2 weeks. Massive effort. Unbelievable. To be completely honest, I didn't expect it, especially considering he didn't have a background in cybersecurity before getting into this particular business that he was setting up, that I helped him to set up. However, he was very good at talking, and he did get those 2 clients in 2 weeks. He has since sold recurring services to those clients and has grown it since then. It's been about 4 months now that he's been under my sort of wing, I guess, as a mentee, and he is now making quite a good income, roughly $8,000 to $10,000 a month after 4 months. So that's one end of the spectrum, and that's a rare case. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not here to sort of boost up the numbers and tell you that you're going to become a millionaire. I'm going to give you the real advice here, the real story. Most people, though, after around 4 to 6 month period, will start making anywhere from $500 to $2,000 a month. That's the realistic income of people who are working for themselves and building up this business. And look, it's not easy. It's not for everyone. It might not be for you. Maybe consulting and building a business is not something that you particularly want to focus on, but for those who do it and do it successfully, it's quite rewarding. Imagine for a moment, you're living in my sort of life situation here. I work full-time for myself and my clients. The last 3 years I have spent primarily in Southeast Asia and occasionally go back to Australia for weddings and Christmas and stuff like that. For me, this is my dream life, working and traveling and seeing the world and having a great time. I've got my wife here with me, I've got my kid here with me, and we're having a good time traveling while we're still young. We didn't really want to wait until we were sort of old and retired to travel, because you get different problems when you're old and retired. Like, the money does eventually run out. The time eventually runs out. Your energy runs out. But while I'm still under 40, I think this is a perfect time to go out and see the world and have some fun and see all the things and enjoy the cultures of different areas. And this is really what I promote. This is the thing that I talk about the most, is the lifestyle and the lifestyle change that you can experience by working for yourself in a cybersecurity freelancing position. Not to mention, you can also build a future legacy, which is something that I think is actually quite cool and something that a lot of people don't even think about when they think about consulting or freelancing. They think it's just a bit of quick money and you can just work and travel and that's it. But there's a lot more to it than that, actually. You can actually build a future legacy for yourself or your kids, or maybe you want to sell the business in the future. Entirely up to you. But to the main point of the video, most people do drop out between the 2 and 3 month period because it's just not happening for them. And as I can say as many times to them as I can, you just need to stick with it a little bit longer, just a few more months, and you will surpass your expectations. And it's kind of like, I think everyone's seen that picture where there's one guy who's digging up the top in a tunnel and he's like struck the diamonds, and there's another guy who stopped just before the diamonds and he's like, oh, I give up. Exactly the same situation. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward. grow your business, and have a fantastic time afterwards. I really do wish you guys all of the success in the world building your freelancing consultancies. If you like this video, please do smash like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.